Hands up if you do it how we does. We do it mega style, ain't nobody big as us. We make it tap out, everybody give it up. We body slams and mean mug. Y'all already know.
All right, we are underway. Mega Championship Wrestling, breaking down barriers. My name is Joe Dombrowski. By my side is James McDowell, and we're kicking things off with, in my estimation, at least to me personally, one of the most anticipated matches of the night for me. I'm a big fan of Matt Diesel, but I know that Tariq Kalam has been on a roll, has that incredible power, and should be a contrast of styles here.
No, you're exactly right. Almost like a David and Goliath type match. Kalam definitely has a size advantage. Diesel is going to have to rely on his speed and quickness like that. Go behind.
Great to be back here at Mega Championship Wrestling. My first time here in about a year and a half or so. And it's no accident I picked tonight to be here because the locker room is overflowing with talent. The anticipation here throughout the capacity crowd here at LCCC Fieldhouse.
And over the top goes Kalam onto the floor. He caught himself, though. Let's see if he uses this moment to kind of catch his breath and take a breather. He might not want to take his eyes off Diesel, though.
Diesel bridges that distance, comes through with that tope suicide, the suicide dive, and Diesel.
Oh, wait, he caught him.
Looking to quicken that pace, looking to go high risk, but it's high risk for a reason as Diesel gets dropped. Small on the back, on the edge of that ring frame. James, you know as well as I do, that is metal meeting wood. There's no give there, and Kalam gets 2 in the early going.
That's exactly right. Diesel went to the well one too many times. It worked the first time. He tried a second time, and that's when it backfired on him.
Kalam
and that was
ventures him with the head. That's got to be a thick skull, a large cranium to come down on anybody. Matt Diesel been competing the past 3 or 4 years. His channel a lot of inspiration from Kobe Bryant. A lot of quotes about not backing down, not quitting, pushing yourself beyond your limits as Kalam gets 2. That will be put to the test here. Kalam has been unbeaten his past several outings here at Mega Championship Wrestling. No one has been able to stop that momentum.
That's exactly right, Joe. You read my mind. The crowd now trying to rally behind Diesel. We have Kalam between his victories on our Thursday Night Thunder episodes on Facebook, and then he won the Fatal 4-Way here at our last event, and so he's definitely been on a roll. Look at that, though. Enziguri, what height Diesel had. Diesel
trying to catch Kalam unaware, who comes back with a kick of his own martial arts style. Anybody that's joined us on Facebook Watch for our Thursday Turmoil events knows and has seen the win streak that has been compiled by Kalam time and again. And elevates, he just overpowers him. Treat Diesel like a little child. Down with that innovative neck breaker, 2 count only.
That was impressive right there, an impressive move by Kalam, but more impressive, and this kind of goes back to what you were talking about earlier on, Joe, is that Diesel is really going to have to try and rely on his endurance if he wants to try and put Kalam away, try and outlast the big man. Although right now, it looks like Kalam is starting to slow down the momentum.
Well, that speaks to Kalam. As you notice, Kalam's leaning forward, making Diesel carry all of Kalam's weight. And in this particular situation, you talked about the great traits that Matt Diesel has. To me, you can't leave out heart as well. Because this young man, I have seen him go toe-to-toe and take Matt Cross to his limit. I have seen Diesel ride the roads and sit under the learning tree of Myron Reed, who's a part of tonight's main event. Diesel is so passionate about this sport, and he wants to make Mega Championship Wrestling one of his newest homes.
Well, right now he's starting to make a comeback, which is a good time to do it. I don't think he could have taken much more punishment. Nice tornado DDT.
Springs off that top rope to get all the momentum, and that's a situation where Tariq Kalam's weight works against him. Compressed down on the vertebrae. Kalam is down. This could be a turning point in this matchup for Matt Diesel.
You're exactly right. The fans here at ringside trying to rally behind Matt to get him going, and he definitely, because Kalam's been in control of this match, I say, for at least 2/3. So Diesel definitely needs their support. Kalam hard into the corner. Diesel off the ropes.
Diesel has this energy about him as he comes up with a side kick and then a standing drop kick. Diesel has just a magnetism about him that draws you to him, that makes you believe in him and want to see him achieve. But it's still a large wall in his way that Diesel's trying to knock down.
He has Kalam Days. This could be his chance.
Springs in with a stunner off the rope for added height and added leverage. Diesel is feeling it, but will he be the one to end Kalam's recent unbeaten streak?
He needs to move faster, though. Right now, I think he's taking too much time. This might work against him. But no, he got it.
Rolling Death Valley driver, nicely done.
This is my first time seeing Diesel in person. He is really impressing me, especially the height and the aerial ability that he has.
And speaking of height, watch Diesel soar for a swanton.
He went up to that high-rent district. It didn't work out for him, though.
Maybe took a little too much time, and that could have been a knockout shot, courtesy of Tyreek Kalam. And that's going to do it. Another emphatic victory. Well, Matt Diesel brought everything he had here tonight, showed out in a major way, but the question remains, with everything he gave, there is still no one who can stop Tyreek Kalam, who will step up to this challenge.
If you do it how we do it, we do it mega style. Ain't nobody big as us. Tap out, everybody give it up. We body slam to me, mug. Y'all already know.
Well, Joe, some shaking of hands and maybe the trading of money.
Well, it looks like we're seeing a shady backdoor business deal going...
But not so backdoor.
Yeah, going forward right before our eyes, assuming Terrence and Terrell accept this offer. Making the offer, this is Storm Garcon teaming with Avery Hertz, and Storm has said that she would be recruiting a tag team to maybe do some dirty work out here, to maybe clear the path for her to become top dog here in Mega Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, starting to wonder whether that was just good networking or bribery. I guess time will tell.
Sometimes those that Venn diagram interlocks a lot closer than some people would want to admit. But I have seen the name of Avery Hertz get out there a little bit more. A 2-year pro, calls himself Mega Championship Wrestling's greatest investment, and see if we can listen into this. A little trash talking with Avery Hertz and Tesson Gates as we start out this 3-team matchup. Gates showing that upper body power. I tell you, Avery Hertz comes in with a lot of hype. A lot of it's from his own mouth, but we're going to see if he lives up to it, because easier said than done. James, you've been following the sport a long time, as I have. How many times have you seen somebody come in with a lot of hype, with a lot of money, a lot of marketing, and they only fizzle out as a flash in the pan?
Yeah, it happens quite often, so time will tell whether or not Avery Hertz will be that flash in the pan, or whether he will be in this for the long haul and be successful in it. We'll have to find out. In fact, speaking of money, is he curling dollar bills?
He's curling stocks. That's not just dollar bills. Those are probably C-notes.
Probably so.
I'll say this, though. I mean, Avery Hertz, I want to give the benefit of the doubt, because he's not in Mega Championship Wrestling if he's not good. He's not in Mega Championship Wrestling if there's not that potential, if there's not that promise to grow. But I don't think Avery Hertz is as good as he thinks he is, because I don't think that's physically possible.
Well, and right now, Hertz, again, powdering to the outside, being completely overwhelmed by the power of Tesson Gates. Hertz is no slouch as an athlete. Let's give him credit. He's in great shape, but he was obviously getting out-muscled there by Gates, and it looks like we might be getting Sebastian LaShawn tagged in. We do.
Well, you want to talk about a dominant presence out there. That's Storm Garcon, who's calling her shots from Jump Street. I don't want you. I want Sebastian LaShawn. And from what I understand, there's been some professional jealousy brewing here between these two as far as who the, let's say, the Queen Bee of Mega Championship Wrestling is. There's a lot of ways you can put it, but bottom line, they both want the spotlight on them. Sebastian's earned it. Garcon wants to take it.
That's exactly right. But right now, Sebastian is showing why she probably is Mega's Queen Bee until she just runs into a boot right there.
Oh, certainly action like this is, but there's a cover off the flatliner for one. Makes me think about that takedown by Garcon. That big tournament we have coming up in July. Baddies and the Beasts. And speaking of a baddie, speaking of a bad attitude, we see the first taste of Terrell of TNT. And for those that are uninitiated, these are, I believe, the twin sons, the sons of Devon Dudley, the Hall of Famer.
That's right, and he was just stomping a mud hole into Sebastian over in that far corner. Now brings over to his own corner, and now they're both double teaming, which some people would call cheating, some people would call it good teamwork, I guess.
A cheap shot to Tessin on the outside. I mean, there's very few people I'd rather learn tag team wrestling from than Devon. I was fortunate enough to be there about 4 weeks ago to call Devon's return matchup to the ECW arena, and now to see the second generation and to see the intensity, the focus, the teamwork, the synergy. It certainly is a case of the apples not falling far from the tree.
I agree with you completely. Right now, they are working like a well-oiled machine. Have you ever seen anything like that before?
Double team assisted, and the fireman's carry 2 count only. That is Terrell in the ring right now.
Sebastian is in a bad way and desperately needing to make a tag.
Keep in mind, 3-team rules. Sebastian doesn't necessarily need to tag Tessin in order to have an exchange in the legal entity, but Sebastian's not going to want to go anywhere near the Storm Garcon Avery Hertz corner if she could help it.
Although, if Sebastian did, it would be interesting to have members from those two teams opposing each other at the same time, because then we'd have to see if that new business deal, how well that worked out.
That would answer a lot of questions that are certainly lingering on that drop kick.
Wow.
Maybe an answer to a question here. The cover.
This could be it.
2 count. And to your point, James, I find it very interesting that we did not see Avery or Storm attempt to interrupt that fall, attempt to get involved in any way. This is less about wins and losses and rankings, and it's about eliminating Sebastian LaShawn.
I agree with you, and her and Tessin Gates. Sebastian trying to fight back, didn't get very far, unfortunately.
Terrell applying the pressure, tag back in to Terrence. TNT, Terrence and Terrell. And parries the foot right into the midsection. And certainly you see the size discrepancy, the experience discrepancy. TNT, 11 years in the sport now. And a tag made, a clean tag made to Avery Hertz.
A clean tag. It seemed that there's a little bit of a dispute about who was going to tag in, though, between Avery and Storm. More on that later, though, as Sebastian now trying to fight back with a head of steam. There we go. There's the tag that everyone's been wanting to see. Sebastian tagging in Tessin.
Well, one thing I've learned about Sebastian is that Sebastian can be deceptively explosive with her offense. And with the power of Tessin as backup, that could lead to a 2 count only. What a story it would be here, though, if Tessin and LaShawn are able to become, big if, I know, but able to become the victorious team. You can sense those walls closing in around them. And even though we're not sure of the nature of any and all business agreement in the ring, we know that Tessin and LaShawn are without a country. They're without allies out there.
No, you're right. They're almost like the island of misfit toys in a way, with others ganging up on them. Avery ducks the big boot. He wasn't able to duck that big knee, though. But no, you're exactly right. It's almost been a 2-on-1 tag team match in a way.
Gut wrench, Dr. Bomb, and there you see Storm bailing out Avery and pulling Avery back into friendly territory. Tag in, and this is the confrontation we want to see more of. We have heard the trash talking from Storm Garcon. We have seen Sebastian LeShawn fight so hard to claim her turf, and there is 2D from the second generation. And wait a minute.
I was say there's something afoot here.
Yeah, that's the payoff we saw attempted to be given to Terrence and Terrell at the outset of this matchup. And they just counted the money, and they decided that was enough to take a walk. And Storm gets what she wants. She pins Sebastian LeShawn.
Well, Joe, they say money talks, and it did here.
Storm Garcon got what she came here for, and that was a chance to pin Sebastian LeShawn. Money talks. Avery Hurt's deep pockets and heavy briefcase came into play in the form of a cash payout. But does this victory over Sebastian LeShawn mean that Storm Garcon has usurped her as the centerpiece of Mega Championship Wrestling?
If you do it how we does, we do it mega style. Ain't nobody big as us. We tap out, everybody give it in. We body slams and mean mugs. Y'all already know.
You know, Joe, we have Kinvasion at ringside now, and I don't remember her being booked in this match, do you?
I don't recall that at all, and I'm not sure what the order of business is out here, but perhaps we may be about to find out.
Ladies. Oh, wait a minute now. Ladies, please don't be intimidated by me. I mean, I know I'm hotter than the both of you combined. But hey, I'm just here to sit front row and to look at some great competition. Someone please bring me a chair out here. Hello, please, a chair.
So
how does Kinvasion do that? Just have people at beck and call like that to bring out chairs or anything like that?
Nobody puts Ken in.
it would be nice to have a system like that, though, wouldn't it? But yeah, I don't know how one would go about
I wish I wielded that kind of power, that kind of influence. We've seen Kinvasion before have butler boys and assistants, and but
what Ken wants, Ken gets usually, yeah. But so now, so my question is, you've been doing this commentary thing for at least a year or two. Do you think she's out here scouting?
hey, ring the bell.
Do you think she's out here scouting for potential new wrestlers to manage?
I would suggest Ken would not be out here unless there is a financial interest at hand. And in a situation like this, we have Lexus Sin, we have Alexis Littlefoot, and we have another guest out here, most uninvited.
Pardon the interruption. Well.
That's somebody else's line. But
Yeah,
Aaron
excuse
Bauer
me.
McGuire, or whatever you're calling yourself these days.
Oh, no, I'm divorced now, so it's just Aaron Bauer.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, no hyphenation.
I feel like I've seen you a time or two before in this kind of situation.
We've been in a lot of situations together,
And
you and I,
I'm never
Joe.
exactly sure how to take this whenever you're out here. Are you scouting potential clients?
I'm scouting Kenvasion.
Scouting for what purpose?
OnlyFans.
Okay, I'm going to move on. I have many and no follow-up questions. Lexus Sin, though, is the muscle mommy. She's about 6 feet tall. She brings a lot of power to her game, taking on Alexis Littlefoot, who brings a lot of power in the pocketbook. She's a self-made woman. She's an entrepreneur. She's a CBD-sponsored athlete, and she's somebody that packs a powerful kick, too.
She's a sponsored athlete by whom?
A CBD company.
Oh, wow. What's that about?
Well, I'll explain it off air, you and your
Okay.
innocence. There's a hard shot to Lexus Sin, though. Certainly,
How about Littlefoot here, huh?
yeah,
Provides a lot of fire, a lot of spunk.
big and bold
That's what I'm
personality.
looking for.
Yeah,
I mean, if I were to be scouting for in-ring talent,
I'd mind your P's and Q's. I don't think you can get far enough for her to be your next ex-wife.
I'd better mind my X's and W's as well.
Handspring elbow in the corner, and
That looked like a snapmare.
it's a situation where a qualifying matchup for Baddies and the Beast is coming up this July. 2 count only in the ring. Mega Cup to be decided. All women's format, first time in Mega Championship Wrestling history, and certainly for someone like myself and you who have been part of Mega so long, it's so cool to see the growth, the change, the innovation as Mega Championship Wrestling continues to evolve.
Oh, plus, I mean, like someone like myself who's an agent, I would make money off of women just as much as I make money off of men.
Oh.
You know, maybe even more so now. So I'm happy to see the division's wide open.
What you're saying is you're an equal opportunity rip-off artist.
Well, I wouldn't say rip off.
Oh.
Unless you want me to rip this suit off, Joe.
Oh, I hope not.
You ever think about having an evening wear match with me?
I can very honestly say I've never thought about that. Maybe in a cold sweat and a nightmare one time. And right now, this is becoming a nightmare situation for Lexus Sin, who's unbeaten so far in the Pittsburgh area, but having a little trouble getting out of the blocks here her first time in Northeast Ohio.
Well, it's always difficult when you're the visiting team and it's your first time somewhere. This is her first time?
Yes, her first time.
Yeah. Joe, you ever had a first time?
I've done a lot of things for the first time. I might be doing something right now for the last time if I'm lucky.
Oh, man, we haven't missed a beat.
Lexus Sin trying to fight back, get some distance to get those limbs flying, but there's an axe kick.
Littlefoot got some long legs and some hard punches.
And great dexterity and intensity, too, into the cover. 1 count only. And if I'm Kenvasion out there, certainly I think I'm impressed by what Alexis Littlefoot has brought to the table thus far, not just in the confines of professional wrestling, but certainly being a cross-platform entrepreneur.
You know, I know the match is supposed to be focused on the two competitors in the ring, but that Kenvasion, what's the deal there?
That's an open-ended question. I don't know what the deal is. I'll go Tracy Smothers. What's your deal, man?
Either way, I'm all in.
There's a cover, 2 count only. You might want to dip a toe in first and feel it out because you might be in over your head.
You see them boots? I can see a Tony Atlas situation arising.
I'm just glad you said boots.
Yeah, it's a new me, and I'm into some new and different things.
I don't think anybody was clamoring for the old one. As Sebastian LeJean and Lexus King. Lexus looking for those side round kicks, looking to knock that thigh muscle. Lexus Sin certainly has a reach advantage, a power advantage. As both athletes, showing the effects of war and went for the same shot. Both athletes down. Mega Cup looming in the balance. Only one athlete will qualify.
And what are the chances that both had that move set in their repertoire and were ready to pull it out at the same time? Now they're both knocked down. What if it's a double count out? Who double count down? Who moves on?
Oh, maybe we'll have a new qualifying matchup. Maybe somebody will get a bye. That'll be something for Mega Championship Wrestling Management to figure out, but hopefully we won't get there. Both athletes to their feet.
You know, I used to be part of Mega Championship Wrestling Management.
Yes, we call those the Dark Ages. There's a knee by Lexus Sin. Low drop kick connects with Sebastian Lejean. Or, excuse me, connects with Alexis Littlefoot as the shoulders are down for only a count of 2. Lexus Sin calls herself the Muscle Mommy. Hasn't had a chance to get that power out thus far. That speaks to Alexis Littlefoot's ability to control this matchup, the tempo, the pacing. And now you see Ken Vasia controlling something.
Yeah, I like what's going on here. I had his vision. I'll say, can you marry me?
Oh, get out of here.
And Ken Vasia will say yes. And we'll have a wrestling wedding.
Those always work out well. Face first, Alexis Littlefoot picks up the victory.
Out of nowhere.
Knocked out face first. And certainly, there's not many flexes bigger than scoring a win over somebody that outsizes you, outpowers you, comes in with momentum. But Alexis Littlefoot has the money, has the reputation, has the skill, but will there be a new business advisor?
Oh, showing off the goods, the merchandise. Uh-oh.
Well, it looks like we've got another business deal right before our eyes. Alexis Littlefoot is headed to the Mega Cup, is headed for Baddies of the Beast, and it looks like she's going to have an extra addition to her strategy session.
So smart.
Life is good, life is good. Oh, come here, Pelican. Fly, Pelican, fly. Yeah. Wait a minute. That looks like not Josh Taco. It looks like he's with a couple people. I gotta see what they're saying.
You go over there, and I'm gonna go inside his house and flush him out. And then when he gets out here, we're gonna jump him. All right, let's go.
These guys are the bad guys, not me. That's okay. You want to come to my house, huh? You want to fight with me, huh? You want to fight with me? Okay, I'll be ready. You want to fight with me, huh? I'll be ready.
And you're probably wondering, good one, what are you doing there? Well, I'm going to tell you, if you've been watching Thursday Night Turmoil, I've already thrown my name into the hat for that Breaking Down Barriers Battle Royal. And you're also going to see people like Mr. Peanut Butter and Jimmy Jam in there. And you're also going to see Megan Myers in there. But you know what? The good one's not worried. No, because you already know what I did last year at Breaking Down Barriers. But this time, I'm walking away with the title. I tell you which title, the Fighting Spirit title. Because if I'm the last one in the ring, I have a chance to take on Mr. El Tic-Taco.
I don't know what you want from me. I'm not going to sit here and lie and pretend that I can read your mind and I know exactly what I think you want from me. An apology? Fine. I'm sorry, okay? I am sorry that I had to go away and find out who I thought I was, all right? And when I come back, I expected a loving welcome. What did I get? I got you. What you became. Who you are now. This taco who decides that he just wants to keep hitting people in the nuts over and over. And that's not who I left. That's not what I left.
Well, Joe Dabrowski taking a break, so I'm out here
somebody
now.
said he was upset at the new addition to the commentary team, which I'm actually an old addition to the new edition of the commentary team, but I'm happy to be out here with you.
I'm happy
Joe
to be
is
here.
easily offended, and I think he took off. I got to ring a bell.
And we are
See,
underway.
that's something new, too. I come back to Mega after a year or two, and I got to ring a bell. Hey, just happy to be here and happy to see how great that this promotion is and this turnout, these fans. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but man, I sure do love seeing the people here. Pro wrestling is back in the Cleveland, Ohio area.
I absolutely agree with that. And my broadcast partner, Joe and I, in the corner.
What's going on? Why
He's-
is he in the match?
I don't know, but he's getting ragtag. He may not. He may be regretting being in this match by the time the night is over. I've lost count. We have about 20 wrestlers in the ring, I think, give or take.
I have 53. It's a 53-man battle royal and one unicorn. I understand he's from the Black Hole.
And we do have one lady out there. I know it's Megan Myers is out there as well. And well, there goes the unicorn.
Somebody's out. Oh, the unicorn! I just tried to put him over. Come on.
Yep.
What an idiot.
The announcer's curse. You say something good, something bad happens. You know.
Yeah, baseball. It always happens.
Football. Come up with a field goal. Oh, he's never missed. You know.
Pastor CeeLo. I've seen him before. I've gone to his church. I've given him money in the collection plate. I've taken some back too, but
So you're saying that you may have made change in the collection plate, is what you're saying?
There were some changes made. Oh no, is that
Thomas Adams is out?
Thomas Adams, I remember him.
Yeah, he's out. He's gabbing with JVM. The action is so fast-paced, it's hard to keep track of it all, really.
I don't know who your pick is, but I definitely have Mike Michaels. He's got a cowbell, and I got to have more cowbell.
That's true. Raven is not out yet.
No, holding out for Oates.
There goes Raven.
Wow.
Enough of those Joey Martini stomps. Yeah. And
Joey Martini looks bigger and better than ever.
He does. He, like a fine wine, he's aging well. Megan Myers is out. And no, he hung on. Miles Jacobs almost went out, but he hung on.
Now, one of the referees is actually a mass competitor.
Yeah, you make a good point. Eltic Taco, who currently is a title holder.
And everybody's against him, right? Everybody's mad at him.
Yep.
Wow, that's good heat. What'd he do? Is he kicking everybody in the nuts or something?
He actually kind of has become a low blow king. It's funny you mentioned that. He's won several matches now with low blows. Now that you bring that up,
dude, out of all the nicknames to have, I think Low Blow King would be my least favorite.
And I did that on the fly too. I wouldn't even think about that. There we go. I can be good once in a while. Oh, Josh better look out!
Oh, bodies are just being wasted here. No mercy for anybody.
My goodness.
Joey Vincent Martini's on a mission.
He is. But now, going back to what you're saying earlier on, Joey is just in fantastic shape. Just like you said, placing the best shape he's ever been in.
Oh, your commentary partner.
Yeah,
he's eliminated. Oh, Josh.
He was eliminated by JVM. JVM is about to eliminate someone else. Maybe? No.
Look, man, being a commentator. Oh. Yep. Out. I like my martinis shaken, not stirred.
I agree
Joey
with that.
Vincent Martini is shaking everybody up here.
El Tic Taco now.
Oh, no.
Almost, Oh, wait.
One foot.
He's gone.
No, he's out. Oh, that's my boy.
He almost
Mike
held
Michaels.
on.
Oh, look out, Mike.
He almost held on, but he didn't. JVM is
he
out
almost
here.
won, but he lost.
Yeah. And El Tic Taco trying to pretend he's a referee. Meanwhile, there goes Mike. Use your pick, wasn't he?
No.
So your pick is down. It's down to
Pastor CeeLo.
It's down to CeeLo, Bray.
Against a pastor.
Yeah, it's down to CeeLo, Bray, reversal. Yeah,
a little skin the cat. Oh, I think he got caught.
Wait, he's getting Bray. Bray McKenzie may be going. He does. CeeLo still in this.
I said, don't bet against the pastor.
God's
He's
on
got
his
a higher power on his side,
Yeah.
not Vince McMahon.
God's on his side. He's in there with Jimmy Jammer right now, I believe. And the passer wailing away on him with a head of steam. Oh! And he just got planted.
Slam.
Yeah. So much for that head of steam.
Yeah, it's over now. Once you get all that weight crashing down,
wait. El Tic Taco. Push him out.
Wow.
Talk about a dirty referee. Tic Taco seems happy with what he just did.
See, I think he was in a pre-show meeting when the promoter said, hey, we're not going to be out there doing a bunch of spots in the ring. So when you see dude go to the top rope, referee had to intervene.
Tic Taco.
And I just heard the bell. We got a winner.
Tic Taco still on the run. Of course, those two guys used to be tag team partners. Tic Taco wants nothing of them. Meanwhile, though, your winner of the Battle Royal is Pastor CeeLo.
I don't know if he planned to win that way, but he did get the win.
A win is a win, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I always thought that way, but, I'm managing my good pal, Gregory Iron, and that guy tells me all the time, we don't need to cheat. Stop cheating. And I guess I can see his point.
So is it possible that Aaron Bauer has seen the light?
I've seen a lot of lights. I usually try to stay away from the light, but there have been times that I've gone towards it, hoping to not come back. This is not one of those times, though, because this is Mega Championship Wrestling, and we are live at the Breaking Down Barriers 12.
That's right, the 12th edition, and it keeps getting bigger and better every year, right?
Yeah, this is the best one so far. And we're only in, match 3, 4?
Yeah, we're only halfway.
Look out!
Wait.
Oh, no! You can't do that to the man of the cloth.
The low blow king strikes again.
He's the king of the low blows.
He realizes this match is over, right?
Well,
he
covered him. He wants to win. He says, yeah, you want to come get my title? Let's go right now.
So wait, he's trying to transition from referee to wrestler? And no referee is wanting to make the count. No. Oh, wait a minute. His ex-tag team partner now has a referee shirt on.
Oh!
Our senior official is...
CeeLo's trying to get his wits about him.
Well, and our senior official looks like he's about to take a break. He might be ready for his lunch break or something. So we're going to have a special guest ref here, and El Tic Taco is not happy about it. Meanwhile, the fans here at the Lorain County Community College, they are ecstatic about it.
Wait, this man has a license?
Might not need one.
I guess it's official. The ref tried to kick him.
Oh! They say revenge is a dish best served cold.
Yeah, I like my pizza cold.
CeeLo plants him. He's going for the pin. This is for the belt. 2, 3.
We got it.
Pastor CeeLo, a champion here at Mega Championship Wrestling.
What a moment! A boyhood dream.
What? Pastor CeeLo's mom is over on the far side of the ring from us. She's ecstatic. Pastor CeeLo has been in the business for around a year or so, give or take, and he has grown so much as a competitor and a performer in a short time in the business.
Well, I know that he's a favorite amongst those in the locker room, too, so I think there's a big celebration going on. The fans love it. This is great.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined backstage right now by Pastor CeeLo. And congratulations, CeeLo. You are the new Fighting Spirit champion, and I believe this is your first championship, right? How's it feel?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, still settling in, but I've gone through so many trials and tribulations to finally get to this point. You know, I've taken on people like Dio Salvador, like Ashton Day, Bryson Teller, and of course El Tic-Taco. And now, I am the pinnacle of what it means to be a fighting spirit. And unlike Taco, I don't care who it is, any challenge, the pastor's ready for it. I am now the new fighting spirit. I am the fighting spirit.
Well, Joe, Colt is still a rookie in Mega Championship Wrestling, and I'd say this is going to be his biggest test to date.
Oh, without question. It's great to be back out here with you. I hope that Aaron's presence wasn't too counterproductive or stress-inducing or trauma-inciting or any of those things.
Actually, he and I got along pretty well, so I'm wondering, why is it you two don't get along? Just differences in personality? Or?
Oh, oil and water, you know how it is. Gregory Iron and Colt Johnson one-on-one, and this is an oil and water type situation here because, you know, Greg's been in the sport for about 18 years now, and one thing he loves to do more than anything else is give back. But an attempt to give back at the Mega Training School to do a seminar to come help out was not received well by Colt Johnson, who had some, let's say, criticisms of Greg's advice to him on social media, and these two have been very bitterly interlocked in an exchange ever since, and you can feel that tension, James, even back in the locker room.
Well, yeah, no, you definitely can as Colt pulls him by the hair into the ropes. Oh, jeez. Iron lighten up, Colt. I mean, you can hear those slaps, chops, and punches all the way over here at the broadcast table, man.
And this is getting physical, and this, it's not catch as catch can. It's not collar and elbow and shoulder tackle, drop down, get it again. These are two men, alpha males in mentality right now, testing one another. Greg saying you need to learn the hard way, and Colt saying maybe I'm a little smarter than you give me credit for.
Yeah, Colt, he's becoming a good wrestler. He definitely has the potential. The talent is there. Shoulder block takes Colt down. Colt just recently won a championship defeating Aaron Alloway on a Thursday Turmoil. But I think some of Colt's success is already going to his head, and that's what's making him so cocky and egotistical.
Well, certainly we've seen in history where somebody has success at an early age or early in their career. They don't have to put in quite the same amount of miles or sacrifice or injury. And you know what? It's not a race. Everybody's journey is different. That's okay. But when you believe your own hype, that's when it becomes counterproductive. As Gregory Iron explodes with a Luthez press, Iron has earned everything the hard way. If you don't know his story, he was born with cerebral palsy. He's limited mobility on the entire right side of his body. He has withstood multiple concussions, some of which were life-threatening. Gregory Iron is still in this sport because of his love of it and the people in it. And Colt Johnson comes in the sport, walks in off the street, and thinks he's on Greg's level. Not even close.
Well, you're talking about concussions. After these 9 and coming up on 10 turnbuckle hits, oh, he's biting them, so forget about the 10th. Nonetheless, though, Colt Johnson might have a concussion by the end of this one.
Well, we know Colt can be a bit uncouth, unsavory, somebody who loves to flaunt his successes in life. Maybe he hasn't had to work for everything he's gotten in life. Maybe he's had, well, there's a cover off the spear, but not a cover actually, because Colt repositions himself and hammers away with the right hands. Colt, from what I understand, he comes from money. Maybe he's had some things handed to him. Maybe his wrestling school was paid for. I don't really know. But Colt needs to pay some dues and learn some life lessons, and it may be Greg Iron to teach him tonight, but if not, I feel like the monster may only keep growing.
I agree with you on that. And so far, though, going back to something you said very early on in this match, this has not been a technical clinic. It's actually just been pretty much almost like a bare knuckle brawl for the most part. Colt choking Gregory now, but yeah, no, nothing in this match has been all that pretty. And it's funny because these two only met each other just a week or two ago, and that hatred has built up that much in just a span of roughly 7, 10, 14 days.
That shows the kind of first impression that Colt made onto Gregory Iron, who's a mild-mannered individual, smile on his face, happy to be here. Greg, somebody you never see in a bad mood, but Colt brought out that ugly side. There's just some people, whether it's their energy or the smug look on their face or the way they carry themselves, it just makes your skin crawl. And it seems like Colt Johnson is that kind of guy to a lot of people in the locker room and fans alike. Yeah, no, you're exactly right. And in fact, when Iron held that seminar back just a couple weeks ago, everyone to a man appreciated the wealth and the breadth of knowledge that Gregory gave them during that seminar, except for Colton. Yeah, there's an old adage, and it's not just in wrestling, it's in life. It's you have to know enough to know you don't know anything at all, right?
Exactly.
And Colt's not at that point yet because maybe he's had some doors open. And let's be honest, they've opened because he's tough, because he's talented, because he has taken to wrestling like the proverbial duck to water, right? Yep. There's a cover, 2 count only. I would not look at the way Colt is carrying himself and the technique, the timing, the poise, and think of him as a big-headed rookie, and think of him as somebody just starting his journey. He competes with the comfort level of somebody beyond his years.
And he's won several matches with sleeper hold or sleeper style maneuvers. This appears, I think, from our vantage point to be a chin lock, but Gregory Iron could go out here. He's put several people away.
Cheering on Gregory Iron, and certainly they've done so much to work with the folks at Murray Ridge, which is a fundraiser for here tonight, helping so many underprivileged and those that maybe can't do on their own, and giving them a place and giving them confidence and giving them hope and giving them a belief in themselves and helping them get through life. And that's what Greg is all about. And that's everything that he tried to do to Colt and was shot for as Greg soars with a suicide dive.
And that gets the crowd on their feet.
Well, so many of these fans see a piece of themselves in Greg. Yeah. Someone that was told you are less than and you can't do it and you're not big enough and you should settle. But Greg is showing that you can do anything you set out to do with your life if you work hard and believe in yourself.
That's exactly right.
An explosive knee caught Colt up high.
Had him stunned there for a moment. German.
High angle suplex. Iron size works to his advantage there because he's able to get his hips underneath Colt to take over off of that German.
You mentioned Aaron Bauer being on the outside of the ring. He has yet to get involved in this match, which is, would you say that's maybe a little bit different or a little bit new for him?
Well, I think Aaron Bauer loves to play both sides of the fence, and I think if Greg Iron can get the winner's share of the purse money without Aaron Bauer's help, he'll be just as happy to get his percentage. But be that as it may, Gregory Iron going to inspire with a crossbody.
Going for the pin. 1, 2, no.
Gregory Iron's mantra, he endures today to inspire tomorrow. And certainly has had to endure quite a bit to get to this point with the advantage, but not enough to beat Colt Johnson, who's certainly showing his mettle and his toughness.
he definitely is. Going back to what you're saying, in fact, the crowd now getting behind Gregory once again. A lot of people see him, you mentioned they see themselves in him, because he is kind of the classic underdog story, but chop to the throat, a knee to the face, and a stunner. This could be Colt's opportunity.
Iron is out on his feet, and Colt overpowers Iron, sends it face first. That could do it.
Oh! Nanoseconds away.
And we may have never heard the end of that if Colt had gotten the victory. But you see a pensive look on the face of Colt Johnson. Is he having second thoughts? In my mind, it certainly seems that Colt thought that was going to be the end in his mind.
I agree with you. I think Colt now is a little stunned and doesn't quite know what to do because he didn't expect Gregory to kick out of that.
Going for it a second time. Iron counters it. Look at pile driver? No! That may have been Iron trying to make a statement and it came back to haunt him. Inverted DDT, no. Iron able to shift the momentum. German attempt, a second time.
Oh, here's that sleeper. I talked about this, I talked about this earlier on. This could be, if Greg can't get out of this quick, this could be lights out for Gregory Iron.
I like Colt's ring positioning. I like the ferocity, but Iron finds a way through adversity, shoulders down for 2.
A match can be over in just 3 quick seconds. Gregory proved it right there. He was in a sleeper one moment, almost had the roll-up victory.
Oh, no. Colt went downstairs, took advantage of the referee's attention being blocked by his body. And Colt is digging down for something.
Aaron Bauer arguing with the referee, trying to tell the referee about the low blow. And I believe Colton has brass knuckles.
Yeah, you can see it glimmering in the light. Colt's got knucks, and Greg realized it at the last second. The jawbreaker, and Colt dropped the object. Gregory Iron has the knucks. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, the referee sees Greg with the knucks, though.
Well, they're not Greg's knucks. He didn't bring him in the ring. Oh, Greg is trying to plead his case. Greg's just trying to get a fair shake at this. And wait a minute, Colt.
Yeah, what's Colt and Aaron Bauer doing here?
Well, Colt's reaching for that object, and Aaron's got his hand on the other end of it. Not going to let Colt utilize that, whatever it is.
Looks like a cane or a pole or something. Oh!
Aaron Bauer drove it right into the windpipe. Gregory Iron. Oh, don't invite him to Memphis. There's a pile driver. Gregory Iron teaching some hard justice. Handicap hero pulls it out once again, and with Aaron Bauer watching his back, Gregory Iron was able to have a fair shake. We saw the knucks. We saw the foreign object. Unfortunately, the official didn't until it was too late. But Gregory Iron teaches Colt Johnson, you know what? Maybe you're not quite on my level just yet.
You talked earlier on, if Colt had won, how big would his head swell? How big would his head and his ego get? Well, hopefully, this win by Gregory Iron will knock him down a peg or 2.
Heck of a fight by Colt. He still leaves with his championship intact, but maybe a little dose of humble pie on top of that. Gregory Iron's lesson was taught and hopefully learned tonight.
If you do it how we does, we do it mega style. Ain't nobody big as us. Tap out, everybody give it in. We body slams and mean mud. Y'all already know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mega Mafia, it is time for the Infinity Championship on the line. This is the guy with the bow tie, Josh Jonah, joined here with a mentor of mine, Joe Dabrowski. Joe, what a match we have here tonight lined up between Shogun and Butchie B. Cannon.
Glad to be here, glad to be by your side, glad that you're safe after your escapades earlier tonight. But the question is, are these men going to be safe? Because when the competitive tempers flare, sometimes friendships take a back seat. There's no grudge here with Butchie and with Jackson Stone, but there are high stakes at hand.
Absolutely, since, like you mentioned, the friendship that these two have, it's like a brothership, if you will. But that brothership has to go out the window because this place here at Breaking Down Barriers holds a special place for Jackson Stone. And what a thunderous chop by Jackson Stone Shogun, whipping Butchie B. Oh! And there goes that quickness with the super kick, but Shogun is still on his feet, Joe.
Butchie B's got that athleticism to his favor, but Jackson Stone, a suplex Shogun as he is, shuts things down. But Jackson Stone has traveled far and wide throughout this country with roots here in Mega Championship Wrestling, with championship roots in this event. It's been lucky for him in the past, but Butchie B is looking to potentially usurp the teacher.
And now look at this, Butchie B catapulting Superman punch, keeping Jackson Stone down on his feet, and the B trigger!
Butchie B, former member of the Cleveland Cavaliers halftime entertainment dunk team. We know he's got hops. We know he's got athleticism. He's gonna score big here. Upset, no.
Joe, I gotta ask you, what would this do for Butchie B if he could walk away victorious over Jackson Stone?
I think it solidifies and it validates so much that Butchie B feels about himself. We know Butchie B is successful when he puts his mind and his heart to something. He was successful in being the reason that Onyx suffered his first major defeat by drafting Jackson Stone into that spot. Jackson Stone wanted a bit of a return favor. That's why we're here tonight. But Butchie could benefit just as much, if not more so.
And look at this, Shogun now. That T-bone suplex by Shogun. And the suplexing Shogun, that is one thing you don't want to be a part of, and that is a suplex from that man right there.
It's unmitigated power. Jackson Stone is so powerful and so thick, but so compact and low to the ground, it lends itself to getting that power, getting those hips underneath your opponents to snap off those suplexes. Now the cover at a near fall, and you know, Josh, that even though these men are friends and they will spar together and they will train together, when they get in the zone, especially Jackson Stone, when that switch flips, he holds nothing back.
All Jackson Stone sees is red, and that means you are an enemy across from him. But as you can see, Butchie B trying to fight back here. Whoa!
And certainly it's rarefied air to look at a champion as an underdog in a title defense. But I think that's the situation we're looking at here. When you compare the resumes, Jackson Stone has accomplished every goal. There's a cover of the belly-to-belly for 2. Stone's accomplished just about every goal he set out to do. He's been to the top of the mountain here in Mega Championship Wrestling for a long-standing amount of time. And it's going to certainly affect Butchie B to try to push that big frame off of him every cover attempt as well.
Indeed so, and as you know, Joe, that Jackson Stone was the longest reigning Mega Champion here in this company's history. Nobody has dethroned that record breaking by anybody in this locker room. But now Shogun wants to taste that gold once again. And now look at Shogun going for the splash, but it looks like nobody was home.
Butchie B eludes contact as a hungry and determined Stone. You always have to have new goals, new ambitions. But right now, it's trial by fire, and Butchie B is passing with flying colors. The striking game has Stone back to a corner as the champion looks to mount the offensive.
Oh no, look out! There goes that! My goodness! That German suplex! Look at the height that Butchie took! And my goodness! And it did not look like a perfect landing for Butchie B at all.
The height and the distance nearly sent Butchie B spiraling out around the ring, if not for the ropes. He may be in the third row. That's the power of Jackson Stone.
But smart by Butchie B, being the champion, taking a breather. But for how long? You don't want to let the Jackson Stone wait much longer. And look at this, as I said, Joe, on the outside they go.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes that forearm.
I'm not sure if it was so much a breather as it was Butchie B just genuinely wasn't sure where he was for a moment. And Jackson Stone going to remind him, you're in heated combat.
Oh! Colliding into that ring post. Jackson Stone. And now Butchie B with the B trigger once again. Could Butchie B take a count out? Sorry, Joe.
Stone did the smart thing to pursue his adversary. You can't win a title on a count out. But with that chop to the ring post, Stone could have broken his own hand and now is at risk of losing this matchup via count out.
Oh! Shogun making it just a neck of time, Joe.
Less than half a second remaining. Jackson Stone's instincts kick in, and Butchie B has to be asking himself, what will it take to keep my mentor down?
And now Butchie B might go for the cannon. Spike, no! Cannon spike, but he collides to the mat.
The height was impressive, but it just made the landing that much more painful with nobody there to land on. The Shogun takes over.
The world is mine, but Butchie B using the tall legs of his, countering. But Shogun now. Uh-oh.
Yeah, if you're within grasp of the Shogun, you're in danger. I don't care who you are.
But Butchie B with an enziguri on the back of the head, and Shogun is down to one leg. Cannon now. Here he comes. Nope. Ducks down that clothesline, misses that clubbing blow, but Shogun like a freight train smashes. There goes, and Butchie B still in this contest.
Well, you can daze the Shogun, but you can't get him to stay down. And it's one or two explosive moves that could be the end of this matchup. Stone's got probably 100 pounds on the champion. So much experience, and certainly the respect of these fans as well. But credit to Butchie B, Infinity Champion, for still being in the fight.
Indeed so, but Jackson Stone, a rare occurrence that he climbs to the top. This is not gonna look good. Oh! The diving headbutt, but colliding to nobody. Now Butchie B now taking the advantage. Here comes Butchie B. Butchie cover! Cover Butchie! No!
Was it. Many of these fans thought that was it. If Butchie B has one maneuver he can rely on as a go-to in a moment of peril, it's that cutter. But it was not enough to keep Jackson Stone down.
Indeed so, but Butchie looks like he's going for the cannon buster, but Shogun has to cut him off. Taking flight is going to be no more belly to back, but look at this. Clubbing blow on that back.
Butchie B won that championship, I believe, at this event a year ago, breaking down barriers. He's crossed over that year-long threshold, looking to make history. Oh, no!
The official Nick Barney is down, Joe!
Butchie made B history after that.
Oh, no, Shogun. He's going to squish Butchie B. But wait a second! Butchie B, the quickness!
Butchie is abusive yet elusive, takes advantage of his quickness advantage, but there's no law here to watch over with the Infinity title at stake.
Butchie B just hit a German suplex, Joe! Unfreaking believable!
Stone was off balance and trying to climb the ropes. Butchie used that to his advantage and takes Stone to the back of his neck. Butchie is feeling it, but if he can't get the cover, it's all for naught. Wait a minute!
Wait a second! That's Chris Onyx! Onyx says take it down! Butchie B! Where the hell did Onyx come from?
Onyx has a loss in his record book, and it's thanks to Butchie B asking Jackson Stone to take up the fight for him, and Onyx has not forgotten that Butchie was the catalyst and the brains of that match.
Well, referee Nick Barney did not see any of that. Now Jackson Stone going to take that opportunity. The splash.
I'm not sure if Stone's aware of what's happened. And we've got history made. A new champion's been crowned.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, and now Infinity Champion, the Super Shogun, Jackson Stone.
And now Shogun paid attention to see Chris Onyx on the outside show.
I think that's the first time Jackson Stone noticed Chris Onyx out here. Stone was recovering from that suplex when Onyx made his presence physically known. If Jackson Stone is aware of what happened, I'm not sure Jackson Stone would celebrate winning a championship that way.
I'm here backstage with the Shogun Jackson Stone, who just won the Infinity Championship over Butchie B. And Jackson, how's it feel to be the new champ?
Well, the Super Shogun got saved. Congratulations, big bro. You know what, little bro? Shogun appreciates you. And I know that this title, or honestly other greater titles in this company, is going to be calling your name soon. And you got some business to handle, bro. I got big business to handle. I'm in Chris Onyx's head so bad, he basically threw his championship shot away. I'm in his head so bad, he's not even thinking straight. You know what, Mr. Onyx? You know what, Christian? You wanted to make Butchie mad so bad? Congratulations. You did it.
And the universe provides. Greetings and salutations, NC for the man Tim. Now, Illyria, I know I have not been there. I've been out and about in the world creating and elevating. May 4th, I return to breaking down barriers as I create with Matt Cross. Matt Cross, I know we were supposed to create a long time ago, but the universe, being the ultimate booker, she saw Butchie to be the best pit for you that night. Now, was I upset? Was I hurt? No. I've learned long ago to stop questioning what the universe presents to me. So I sat back and I studied. I studied everything. Now, was Butchie successful? No. But he was a beautiful catalyst to what is to become. May 4th, you and I, we create something beautiful.
If you do it how we do it, we do it mega style. Ain't nobody big as us. Tap out, everybody give it up. Body slams and mean mug. Y'all already know.
That's ready. All right, you guys. Let's get it on. Bring it.
And ladies and gentlemen, the dream match has finally happened. Folks, I am joined here by a longtime broadcast partner of mine, part of the Iron podcast, Aaron Bauer. Aaron, welcome back.
Pardon the interruption. It's great to be back here in Elyria, Ohio. The wrestling capital of the world. At least tonight it is.
Absolutely. And let me tell you this, Aaron, this is a match that was supposed to happen at the very last show, but due to an injury of that man right there, the infant one, Tim, had to back off in that match, and he had to watch Butchie B. Cannon face Matt Cross.
Well, Matt Cross, he and I have traveled the roads many a time together. A lot of miles we put in. We did a tour of all the prisons in Ohio, fun fact, and in a wrestling prison wrestling organization. And he and I were champions together.
Now, I gotta ask you, how can you one-up Matt Cross?
How do you one-up him?
Yes.
Oh, I one-up him with what? Nobody's got a better body. Nobody's got more agility. Nobody is, I don't know if anyone's really pound for pound stronger.
And now look at this. Both of these guys are trained covers. And wow.
You're going to have to, you're going to have to outsmart Matt Cross.
Well, I got to say, if Butchie B being part of the front row, having a first-class seat just to see Matt Cross in action at the very last show, maybe will give him an advantage, maybe not. But Matt Cross will study his opponent right when they get in the ring. He knows anything to counter it.
What is this? Oh, sportsmanship, huh? I don't like it.
Come on.
I mean,
I know you've been here in a while, but you have to respect it.
Well, I mean, Gregory Iron tried to show me the way, say that, we don't have to cheat, but if you saw the last match, old habits die hard.
Well, I was having my chest caved in, so...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Why were you in a battle royal?
Yeah. Okay, don't touch the chest. Ow. Okay, ow. Aaron, please. We're calling a match.
Well, I'll get you later. Uh-oh.
And now, whoa!
See, that was a smart move right there. I like the way you rolled right into that cover. That's how you're going to have to beat Matt Cross.
Matt Cross now.
I don't know anybody that can jump farther, higher, faster. Matt Cross, premier athlete.
And dog all the way. Let's just be honest. I mean, world travel star Matt Cross. I mean, Butchie B trying to be taken to that level of Matt Cross.
Driving all those miles on the open road with Matt Cross. It was weird. He'd always make me drive, and it was a motorcycle. But no sidecar. So I drove, and then he held on to me. But he's gonna have to hold on here. Tim is a big bad boy.
Well, now look at this. Matt Cross going to take some. Whoa!
See, there it is.
Matt Cross now tilt-a-whirl scissors. Amazing by that man Matt Cross, catching Tim off guard a little bit.
If you bought a ticket to see Matt Cross, you definitely are getting your money's worth.
Oh, without a doubt, hands down, that is for trucity here. But now look at this, that headlock by that man Matt Cross.
So far, a clean wrestled match by both competitors.
Well, Tim said he had a change of heart, and I respect it. I mean, I know you don't like when people have a change of heart.
No, I like them to change for the worse.
That's a little evil.
Yeah, well, so am I. They used to call me that when I was in the Fed.
I believe it.
They called me Little Evil.
And now look at this. These two.
They respect each other.
They do, and they're not missing the beat. Oh! And now look at that.
See, I would have liked that knee to have gone a little bit lower, but it's got the job done. The ref asking him too. Did you get him down there? Down where?
Well, Nick Barney being the lead official, making sure that it wasn't a low blow.
Barney Fife. These referees here are mega. Sometimes I feel like I should get in there and ref a couple matches, show them how it's done.
I mean, you kind of have the stripes on, but not directly black and white. But I see your point.
Black and white I'm not worried about. I'm worried about the green that comes with it. Whichever wrestler wants to pay me off.
And now look at this. Here comes Tim. Wow! The cannonball flip style by Tim, and now dropping the knee. But look at this. Nobody was connected. And now Matt Cross, he's like a shark in that big pool, smelling the blood.
What pool you go to that has sharks in it?
Something
that's scary.
Has weird ones.
You're training for the Battle Royal, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, you were in a pool with sharks.
Yes.
You crazy, man.
I heard you were cheering for me.
Yeah.
And now
I was cheering for the sharks.
And now look at this, Matt Cross now.
Oh, he's going to take him. I know what he's going to do here.
Going to the... Oh!
I think he should give it every side. Let the people have it. No. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get that one. Whoa!
Look out! Oh! Can we get
a quadfecta? Or a quadfecta? A quadfecta? Quad?
And the four-post massacre!
Oh, man. I am ready to rumble.
How is Tim still on his feet? But now, going with those jabs. Here comes Tim. Axe kick, nobody home. Taking down Matt Cross.
You know what I think? Wait.
Wow, rolling thunder like elbow drop, but no, Matt Cross is still in this contest. Unfreaking believable.
See, I think Matt Cross, when he took him to all those corners, he knocked him out in the first three, but the fourth one woke him up. So maybe a mistake by Matt Cross.
But look at this, a submission hold locked in. Matt Cross.
I've never seen Matt Cross submit. Not in my entire, the 20 years I've been up and down the road with Matt Cross.
And this could be the first time it's
What if it was?
for an event like breaking down barriers.
This is the 12th version of this one.
Yes.
There were 11 before it.
Yeah, they met at the 10th one.
And then before the 10th one, there was a 9th one.
Are you telling me that you didn't like the 10th one meeting me?
No, I'm just saying that, I don't like meeting you, but I'm saying there was one, and then after that came the second one, and we called it Breaking Down Barriers 2.
And now look at this, Matt Cross staying in this. Here comes Cross. Sunset flip, going for the cover. No! Butchie B still in this contest.
Is not in this contest. Tim's in this contest.
I mean, Tim, my apologies. Yes, sorry. I was just baffled about what happened. And now look at this. Tim.
Cross getting a little frustrated. Sometimes when you get frustrated, you start to make more and more mistakes. This is interesting to me because I haven't seen Matt Cross frustrated. He's usually really calm and cool in the ring.
I think it's just like, since at the last show, Matt Cross lost to Butchie B, it might be eating inside of him, and he wants to prove a point here tonight. But now Tim into that corner. Oh! A chop by Tim.
I guess we could say Tim might have a harder chop than Matt Cross.
Wait a second. I don't know if this is a good idea. Like you said, Aaron, that Fort Post massacre might have cost. Oh! Another chop! Matt Cross is lighting up Tim with those chests.
And like I said, Matt Cross might have a harder chop than Tim. Oh, here we go. Oh, no! Oh, scouted! Tim being smarter than Matt on that one.
No! Matt Cross counters. Here comes Cross with that thunderous clothesline and another one.
Here we go. Cross feeling it. Yes.
Connects. Matt Cross with the bicycle. He's got this, Aaron. No.
Dude, I don't think it gets closer. 2 9/11.
My goodness, Butchie. I mean, I keep saying Butchie beat Tim.
That was last event.
That was the last event. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'm the only one here that doesn't make mistakes.
And now look at this. Both of these guys are getting their reaction. The Mega Mafia.
Mega Mafia coming to life. Yeah, but they respect both competitors. I think they're more just like in awe of the match, though. We're witnessing a fantastic competition here.
Oh, man.
What if it ends in a double count down?
I really hope not, Aaron.
How much does this fellow weigh?
That's a good question. I'm not sure yet. Let me get back to you on that. Oh! And now these two are having an exchange with the forearms.
Josh, what if somebody would have done that with you in the Battle Royal?
I think I already did, and I got a shiner.
That's what that is.
Uh-oh. But notice how these two are not budging one bit, Aaron. Now.
Big display of machoism. Machismo.
Oh, and here comes Cross.
I hope he goes high flying here.
But
oh!
Tim now stops him.
He scouted Matt Cross. He's like almost a step ahead of him every time. Look at, there we go again.
Going for that
Whoa!
DDT.
That's what he needed. That's what Tim needed to get back in control here. Oh, he could pin.
No! Matt Cross is not throwing the towel just yet, folks.
He's not going to get pinned either just yet. What is Tim going to have to do?
I mean, listen, Tim, like you said, being in the ring with a guy like Matt Cross, you need a plan from A to Z. And now...
See, Matt Cross was in the ring with Butchie B last time, and they're different styles of wrestlers, so Matt Cross maybe a little unprepared here.
No, he's going to go for it one more time, but no, Matt Cross stops him. Cross now. Cross now. Cutter!
There it is.
No!
How? No, he's got it now. Matt's going up top.
And you know what's coming next. The LCC, get ready for some fight action right now. Matt Cross going for the no. Sunset Flip. And it's over.
Here's your winner, Matt Cross.
Just when you thought you were a step ahead of Matt Cross is going to be 2 steps ahead.
And I'm stressed out, man. I've already been stressed out. Skyler, I beat him, and he's been angrier than ever. And then Aaron just beat him, and he's even more angry. And Gavin's super Gavin right now. And Aaron and Ashton are always on their game. And
Mellow. Like
you're right.
You already beat Skyler.
I did.
We should have already had these tag team shinies, like, except they cheated to hold on to them. Like, we got this, man. I mean, Gavin being super Gavin, that just means he's big and beefy and less aerodynamic and mobile. Like, I doubt he can touch the middle of his own back. I doubt he's doing yoga.
No, probably not. You're right.
But,
You're right.
Like, I got a surprise for you, though.
Okay.
We train differently, right? Like, you're a very intense kind of guy, and
yeah,
I'm not.
No.
But like, we need to get in the right state of mind for this. I'm very keen on that.
This is really important to me, man.
Like, I got two tickets for us to go see our favorite band. So, we're going to go listen to some good tunes, get in the right state of mind, get those right vibes going, so we can win them tag team shinies. What do you say? You down?
When is this concert?
It's the day before the show.
Mr. Day, dude, how you doing? Sorry for bothering you, dude. I had a lot on my mind. You know, people were saying Aaron Alloway, that kid's wash. He's saying that I fell off, and quite frankly, I've been disappointing people lately. I disappointed my family. They came out to see me win the Fighting Spirit title just to see me get kicked in the nuts. Captain Iron, he believed in me. He said, Aaron Alloway, you're my tag team partner tonight. And I went out there just to get Johnson style. And you, dude, you believed in me. You picked me to help you win those tag team titles. And all I did was get hit in the back of the head with one of them. Dude, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry for the yap session, man. Is there anything that you wanted to say, dude?
Do I have anything to say?
I think you're looking at the next Mega Tag Team Champions.
Cassidy kick. Advised by the professor, they some straight beats. Mess around and lead a match. East Mississippi. They'll knock your ass out, ain't no need for no referee, see? Nigga putting it down with an impact. Worldwide now, we done did that.
Now, did you say this was a three-way?
Well, there's 3 teams in the matchup, so that by the transitive property of the numerator and the denominator of the mathematics of the tag teams, yes.
Okay, all that just to get to this. You ever been in a three-way, Joe?
Why do I feel like you're Peter Graves on Airplane right now? I have not been in a Turkish prison either, but be that as it may.
And don't call me Shirley.
How about LSD? Lemmy Sandemus.
No, thank you.
Bryson Teller. Oh, got pushed right
Days
in
are long
Ashton Day.
gone, but man, look at this. This is good action here. I'd love to see Ken Vasion out here.
Ken Vasion is in the quarter of the champions.
You see them boots?
Fight, yeah, I've noticed them thanks to you. Yes, thank you. Oh, man. Hey, let's ring the bell. And there's Skyler and Grangely teaming up. You know, Gavin Grangely was talking to me earlier this afternoon. He told me to give the word to everybody watching at home. Oh, nice bulldog on Aaron Alloway. He said this would be the match of the night simply because Kash Inc made their entrance. Anything after that, nobody can top it, nobody can follow it, and they're going to end this matchup in just a couple of minutes. That's what I said.
Well, that's why the booker didn't put this match on first.
I see.
Because nobody could follow just the entrance of the champs. And Ken Vasion.
There's a 2K. Yeah, well, Ken Vasion does have quite the presence. I will not take that away. But Ashton Day making his presence known in the ring right now, as is Lemmy Sandemus on Skylar and Grangely, the reigning tag team champions. They have been for quite some time, and they have cost their challenging team numerous opportunities coming back to haunt them here. Sandemus in, Ashton as well. And here comes Bryson Teller and Aaron Alloway. Bat and cleanup. The champions certainly have not gotten out of the blocks the way they expected.
You know, I could always appreciate a guy named Aaron. Seems like I could maybe make some money off of him.
That's self-absorbed. Well, listen, Alloway strikes me as somebody that maybe a little bit aloof, may not have all the life experience.
Yeah, my kind of person.
Yeah, somebody you can rip off and manipulate the naivety. Aaron Alloway looks up to Ashton Day as like a role model. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I don't know if I look up to anybody as a role model. You know what I mean? Because I'm so high up there.
Self-absorbed is the word you're looking for.
That's it. Wait. Yeah, no, you're right.
I said hi to Alloway this afternoon. He had a huge smile on his face and just couldn't stop talking about how much he respected Ashton Day and appreciated all the time he's giving him advice.
I said hi to LSD this morning, and he said, yeah, I know.
Ashton, the side headlock.
Ashton's in tremendous shape.
I'll tell you, I was just going to point that out. I mean, really, Bryson Teller's in that category too, but guys, at the last time I was here, they have leveled up in a major way in the past 18, 24 months. Just dedicated to the gym. LSD's been dedicated, but to different things. Oh, low bridge.
Joe, you're so unfamiliar with the gym. I hear you call him James.
Well, my favorite machine at the gym is the vending machine, but be that as it may.
Man, this is 2010. Loving it. Half these wrestlers weren't even born then.
Speaking of 2010, as we see a double team here, Alloway into the cover.
And they're a newer team, but they got their double teams down pat.
Alloway reminds me a little bit of a better conditioned Ben Fruth.
Oh, yeah.
Just naive, just like vacant look in his eyes. Just somebody you need to maybe attach a leash to lead him around.
Oh, I like that. I bet Ken does too.
But he's got,
I told Ken, you could attach a leash to me. I'll bark, whatever.
Genvasion does not manage Aaron Alloway.
I know, but he can manage me.
I've been trying to manage you for 15 years. Hasn't worked out that well. Tag into Gavin Greatly, who recently took the stage to compete in a bodybuilding competition.
Yeah, a little stud muffin contest.
I appreciate your personal editorial.
Guy looks good. What do you want?
Into the cover. So there's another guy that's self-absorbed. You and Greatly have a lot in common.
Yeah, we've worked together before in the past. I don't think you were here then. That was when you were suspended from Mega. After that backstage altercation you had. We're going to show the footage.
Oh, so long suspension. Greatly and Skylar frequent tags. You can tell why they've reigned as champions for so long. You can sense that chemistry and cohesion. And certainly a lot of that comes to the fact that the strategy starts and ends at Convention.
If I was Ken, I get half of this team in the tanning bed.
Ashton Day. I think Gavin should have taken some of his stage tan and just given Skylar half. But Ashton Day.
People are loving Ashton Day.
I got to. I mean, so many people are impressed by what he's been able to do.
That's pure strength right there. The man puts in a lot of time in the gym.
Not an illegal man. A tag was made to Lemmy Sandemus. Sandemus and Teller have been fighting Spirit champions. They both won the Mega Cup. They have such a rich history as far as how well decorated they are.
When I played baseball, I used to wear a Mega Cup.
Oh, wait a minute. I think Ashton's getting his oil checked.
Look at that dipstick.
Oh, no. You got to get in there deep for leverage.
You know, I thought LSD was a joke for a while, but you got to take him serious.
Well, that's a hell of a punchline.
Didn't mean to. You're going to get me thrown off the air.
Air AAR?
Yeah.
Skylar sends Sandemus in, and certainly that, you know, you look at Skylar and Greatly, how much time they spend in the gym, how impressed they are with their own physiques, aesthetically pleasing as they may be, and Lemmy Sandemus, pound for pound, maybe the toughest guy here, but there's certain things he can't match up to when it comes to Kash Inc. We'll see if Teller can, as he strikes him with a forearm. Oh, Greatly got it right to the butt of the jaw.
See, this is what I like here. A good double team. Oh, no!
And Teller, 2 for the price of 1!
I don't like when it backfires.
Aaron Alloway.
Whoa.
Counters the pile driver. No. But sticking to it. Staying to his guns is Alloway. We're gonna,
just their strength, yeah!
Oh, Greatly just tagged Alloway. I don't think Alloway's aware of it. Alloway's not legal anymore. Oh, they caught him high and low. That's the cash in.
Well, one of them got to cash out of the ring. Ref's not counting it. That's broken down. It's a pure sixer.
We got 4 out of 6 athletes involved at this point. Tag team titles at stake. 1 fall matchup. Do-si-do. And their champions go down.
You know, Ashton Day and LSD might be a good tag team.
Hey, stranger things have happened. Bryson Teller and LSD, they call each other Damies. Their term of affection, the airplane spin into the face plant. Teller got the knee up there for an assist as well. That's a Damie specialty, but too many moving parts to go in for the cover.
Run my Damie. Is that what's a Damie? Is that Pootie Tang?
It's yes, I believe it is. Thank you for saying it so I didn't have to.
Okay. Well, look, I love that movie.
Sandemus loving a cannonball in the corner on Greatly.
Oh, man. Dude, you're talking about raw strength.
And there's the cash out. You called for it a moment ago.
Raw strength and the smackdown.
But Sandemus, the momentum, sent him under the ropes. Here comes Teller.
What was that?
Both champions got dropped. Ashton Day, the step-up kick. And now is Fred Alloway. Imagine the long phone calls they'll share.
I think it's his partner.
If they win the tag team titles. Teller dropped on his head. They're going to do this. Hey, wait a minute. Ken Invasion.
Ring the... Oh!
That's 2.
Oh, I was there to ring the bell. It would have been the first time I got it right.
Well, maybe we should disqualify the champions.
Why?
Ken Invasion is not in this matchup. And Alloway just got hit shoulder first in the post. And now a cover. And Kash Inc has stolen it.
Already know what it is. Hands up if you do it how we does. We do it mega style. Ain't nobody big as us. Tap out, everybody give it up. We body slams and mean mugs. Y'all already know.
And it's time for the main event, Joe. 7 years in the making. The last time that Myron Reed and Alex Daniels squared off in the squared circle, but never in a mega championship wrestling ring.
Yeah, both these men were just starting their journey at that point. This is a different Myron Reed than I met back in 2017 or so. This is a different Alex Daniels than I met 10 years ago when he started his journey. Alex Daniels is the captain of the ship. He is leading us to new frontiers, boldly going into the future. And he may be playing Switzerland out there, even keel in that Star Trek, Star Wars debate, but there'll be no time to be wishy-washy when it comes to the explosive, offensive-minded arsenal that the fire of Myron Reed can bring.
As you know, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Daniels stepped away from professional wrestling, made a huge comeback last year, taking on all the names that you could think of, and then he walked away victorious, dethroning Bryson Teller for that mega title. And now, having that title secure around his waist, he's up for any challenger.
I was there for Alex Daniels' last match for 5 years or whatever it was, and I saw a man doubting himself. I saw a man not sure where his career trajectory should go, in or out of wrestling. I see Alex Daniels today as a man who's never been more confident, more sure of himself, and more focused. And you can see, rapid fire, Daniels and Reed. Can you top this in the early going?
And what a main event, and these two trying to go for some covers, and both men with the same idea with the drop kick. Unbelievable. You can hear the LCCC going crazy by both of these guys. Myron Reed having a mutual respect with Trey Miguel, who was a former mega champion in his own right. Now Myron Reed wants to join in Trey as the list of people who held the mega title.
Yeah, Myron's kind of been known as that de facto junior rascal, right? After Zachary Wentz, after Wes Lee. Myron Reed is part of that foursome, though. They have traveled the same roads together for many, many years. Myron would love to level up to Trey Miguel in the record book, just as he has in so many ways athletically. Myron and Trey trained in the same house, lived together, paid their dues together. And Trey, it happened a little bit sooner, but that doesn't mean Myron is any less talented.
Indeed so, and as you can see, that respect by Myron Reed, he doesn't want to give it to Alex Daniels, and nicely going for a submission hold. Quickness by Alex Daniels, going for a crucifix pin. No, Reed still going to stay in this, going for a roll-up. Whoa.
Near falls abound. This is lightning fast. It'll be high octane and adrenaline fueled. Daniels connects with a high heel kick. Nicely done. And
oh, wow, nicely done by Alex Daniels with the moonsault, going for the cover, hooking the leg, but did not get all of it. And now, look at this. Alex Daniels having to stay on target no matter what. He knows what's on the line after going through a grueling battle with Matthew Justice at the last show.
Justice is as tough as they come. I mean, you look at the list of people Daniels has bested. It reads like a who's who, but you see the explosivity of Myron Reed. Myron Reed, the greatest middleweight champion in the history of Major League Wrestling. I believe the only man to capture it 3 different times. A man that beat a current world champion, Swerve Strickland, in a title defense a couple of years ago.
And there goes the blockbuster connecting. And you know, Alex Daniels is not going for the coverage, though. He wants to conflict a little more, but he's going for it. Oh, maybe saw a little bit of time. Who knows? Couldn't put away the challenger right there.
I think Alex Daniels realizes that if you're wrestling Myron Reed, you better pack a lunch, right? It's going to be a long night. Myron Reed is focused. Myron Reed is versatile. Myron Reed has a high pain threshold. Alex Daniels better bring his best and a lot of it.
And now there goes the jab by Daniels to Reed. Giving it a couple more. And the Enterprise pose by that man right there. And Myron Reed is not too thrilled by that.
I don't think Myron really is a Star Trek guy. Maybe he watched Battlestar Galactica. Who knows?
Well, maybe. But going for that. Uh-oh.
That's the Vulcan death grip, by the way. But Daniels, not Vulcan, does not know how to apply that properly.
No, indeed so. Not going to put away. And one more time.
I think you need to be Vulcan or Haku for that to work.
Yes. But look at this, Myron Reed is not too happy about this. The second time was not the charm.
Myron's annoyed more than anything. Come on, man.
Alex Daniels has got Leary, Ohio clapping for him. Third time. No, wait a minute.
Inside cradle.
Oh, inside cradle indeed, Joe. But look at this. In and out. Down goes Reed.
Myron fell for the trap of Alex Daniels, lured him in with his aloof nature, but Daniels never took his eye off the prize. It is so special to Daniels. Whether it was Matt Cross, Matthew Justice, or tonight with Myron Reed, Daniels loves to be at the helm, sitting in the captain's chair, setting the course for Mega Championship Wrestling.
Indeed so. Ever since coming back here at Mega Championship Wrestling, Alex Daniels has been unstoppable. Nobody has stopped Alex Daniels. And there goes that sunset flip. But Reed, kick to the face to the champion.
Well, they call Myron the young goat for a reason. An athletic marvel, but got sidestepped that time. Myron, however, is in dangerous territory. With distance comes opportunity. Enter Myron Reed.
And now the champion's a little staggered. Here comes Myron Reed. No! But a super kick! Uh-oh, this is not gonna look good, Joe. Catapult! Blue Thunder Bomb! No! I thought we had a new champion right there!
Frustration maybe started to set in on Myron Reed, who came a long way from Louisville, Kentucky to capture this championship, but realizing firsthand how tough Alex Daniels is.
And like you mentioned, Joe, this is a whole different Alex Daniels that Myron Reed has never encountered. But till this very day, here at the 12th annual of Breaking Down Barriers, looking like he's got a submission hold locked in, Joe.
But on the other side of that coin, this is the best version of Myron Reed you've ever seen before. He's got like 12 or 14 abs. He's in the gym every day, Impact Wrestling, traveling this country, making headlines everywhere he goes. Myron Reed, the next step in his journey, may be the mega title.
And now here comes Alex Daniels. No! Myron Reed cuts him off, going for that cover. But Alex Daniels, but look at this, smart by Myron Reed, not letting the champion to regroup in this contest.
One thing I don't see from Myron Reed very often, and that's a great ground game. I'm not saying he doesn't have one, but it's not how he pays his bills. It's very interesting to me that Myron thinks it's the best plan to neutralize the speed and agility of Daniels, which may have caught Myron off guard.
And now look at this. Myron Reed got to let go of the grip. No! Myron Reed now. Here comes Reed. Oh, Spanish fly! Oh my goodness! Both of the champion and the challenger are both down!
An explosive counter by the champion, but does not have enough to immediately follow through. This could be a turning point in this matchup. It speaks to the competitiveness, how much both men have taken out of one another, but it is crunch time with the top prize in Mega Championship Wrestling at stake.
And now there goes Alex Daniels, taking down Reed. Reed now, pop-up powerbomb! Jackknife cover, no, wait a second! Oh my goodness, dropping him on the neck, cover, but no, not today! Unfreaking believable, Joe. Myron Reed still in this contest. He wants to prove to Alex Daniels that I could beat you for the third time.
Well, you talked about how long it's been since these men have met one-on-one. If Myron Reed is not successful tonight, how many years must he wait for another shot at the mega title? It is now or never. There are no do-overs, but there's also no career resurgence in this part of the country that compares to what Daniels has done and hopes to keep building.
Now Alex Daniels going to whip Myron Reed. No, nice counter by Reed. Up and over. Daniels from behind. I think he may think about it. One more time. Block. No! Myron Reed beautifully counter it.
Yeah, Myron leaned back to elude the trajectory of Daniels, and when Reed is near the ropes, you better be prepared.
Oh, and now look at this. Both of these guys are countering their moves, and a nice front face drop kick. The challenger's on the outside.
Myron's got those long limbs. He tried to utilize that leg drop to hang Daniels up, but not to be, as Daniels looks to take a chance.
Oh, the Enterprise was going to take off for some flight action, but Myron Reed made sure to cut that off quickly as possible. Oh, there goes that boot to the face.
again, the long reach of the limbs of Myron.
Reed now. Oh no! Hanks! Hanks! It's connected! New champion now!
Myron's breaking out the hits. These are matches. These are maneuvers that have ended championship matches in the past. But Myron maybe getting into a different zone now.
I think we're going to see maybe a flame on. Flame, no! Alex Daniels back kick to the face. Here comes Daniels, but Reed gives him a super kick. Oh no. This is not looking good. Oh, no!
That cliffhanger into the double knees stuns Daniels. Is that enough? No.
The champion's not giving up just yet, Joe. Oh man, I thought that was it.
Well, the 2 counts keep getting longer, and you can sense maybe we're getting a little deeper in that 4th quarter, but Myron and Daniels are not backing down. They are not surceasing. They have their eyes on the prize, and Myron maybe eyeing that turnbuckle.
Here comes Myron Reed!
Flame on!
No, Alex Daniels caught him! Wait a minute! Alex Daniels caught him from the Flame On Joe! But what is Alex Daniels thinking?
Daniels averted disaster. Myron loved to take his opponents down all the way to the floor with that cutter. But it's Daniels in control.
Moonsault! The champion and challenger! At our last event, Alex Daniels took a lot of risks, and now, this time, he's taking more risks because he knows his title is on the line, and he doesn't want to lose possession at all.
Well, the question is, how much did that risk pay off? Daniels hit his legs very, very hard off that guardrail, which no doubt impeded his landing. Daniels may have hurt himself in order to get a major blow-in on Myron. We'll see if it has any after effects.
Discus clothesline! Daniels now got him up! Oh my God, the brain buster on the bottom turnbuckle! The cover! No! Wow!
How much do you want it? You can feel the respect, the adulation from these fans here tonight. What a breaking down barriers it has been, one for the history books, and we're not done yet. This is the sacrifice needed. There's a difference between being just another guy on the card and being the man. You are seeing the sacrifice it takes to be the man in Mega Championship Wrestling or any company worth its name.
Indeed so, but look at Alex Daniels going for a cutter on his own, but no, Myron Reed counters that! Daniels now, brainbuster, no! Going for the cover! No! Unfreaking believable. These guys now, Myron Reed now! Oh, there it goes! A stunner-like move! The Day's champion!
Yeah. Deviation of that flame on that Myron Reed specializes in. All those cutter variations out of nowhere. Matrix counter and flame on one more time.
And this time, could he capitalize, Joe?
Myron's in the zone. He's not blinking. He's breathing heavy. He's feeling the moment. But the knee caught him high.
And there goes that knee right to the face. Alex Daniels now. But look at Myron Reed.
Daniels